So this last weekend I was racing in Tulsa, and Aiden had an opportunity to race at Thunder Valley here locally, and I really didn't want him to miss that chance. We had just got done changing out the rear suspension with all QA1 rear stuff and Quick Performance 9-inch rear end. So we knew that a lot on the car was going to change, and it's always nice after you do a change or two to go to the track and see where you've picked up. And we saw the numbers and saw what it picked up, but basically we've been building this car to where he doesn't need me. This street car is going to be the type of deal where he doesn't need me around. He doesn't need me there to race it. He doesn't need me there to drive it around on the streets. And that's what we wanted to try this weekend. So my dad went with him, rode with him in the car while he made passes, and it changed a lot. So tell me, in your words, what all changed and what the big difference was between last time we took it to the track and this time.
Alright, so the biggest difference in my opinion is how much the reaction time goes like so much better. Because the first time I went to the track, after we got the new motor in, I had to leave on the second yellow light, which was perfect timing for me.
Yeah, because you went 065, you know, right around the 065 mark is what he was doing, and that's exactly when he was leaving. Whenever he saw the middle second yellow amber lit up, he would let off the foot brake and hammer it, you know, and his reaction times were fairly decent. But, you know, with that old suspension on the car, not a whole lot of gear in it, it took that old girl a little bit of time to get to moving. So I know the first time you went red, did you let off at the exact same time that you did before?
Yes.
Okay, so how bad did you go red?
172 red.
Okay, so 172 red versus the same thing before, and you went 065.
Yep.
That's significant. That's a big change.
It's like 2/10 basically.
Yeah. So Phantom's over here putting it in math for us, and that's like 2/10. That's a pretty big deal. Also, just off of me looking at the time slip, he picked up 2 numbers in the 60 foot. Is that what it was, Phantom? Because he went 221
He went
to the
190
60
something,
foot.
so 3/10.
He went 221 to the 60 foot to 224, right around there somewhere before. And the other day he went 190 something to the 60 foot, which is, if you could pick up almost 3/10 to the 60 foot, that is out of control.
Well, and that's with a lot of power taken out of the car.
Also, we knew that the car was going to be a lot faster, and it had already broken out of how fast he can actually run. 9.0 is the number that we're trying to hit with this deal, and we knew that since it went 877 before, that now with this new gear in it, the better suspension, all that stuff, it was going to definitely go faster. So what we ended up doing was we took the rear 4-barrel out of the equation. We took the linkage off of that so that it would just be a 2-barrel carburetor. And not only that, we went ahead and pulled about 3 to 4 degrees of timing out of it. You know, we gave the old distributor just a little turn, and took a little bit of timing out of this deal, and it still went what?
Same time.
It still went the same time.
8 9s, 8 8s, something like that.
Okay, so it still went, the first pass was still at 877,
Yeah.
wasn't it? So the first pass when he went red was still an 877. So the car, it's still blowing through the converter, not quite as bad as what it was. The rear gear definitely stepped up the converter just a little bit, but you know, the converter's still really loose, which is what we wanted. We wanted something loose because we knew that this motor was going to make enough power that it was going to kind of be tough to slow it down to run what he wants. But he's not going to be running this very long, and then we will get a tighter converter. We're going to holler at NX eventually and get a nitrous kit on this deal, and as soon as that happens, I'm going to take it down the track and I'm going to put this thing on the rear bumper. So it's definitely got the potential. And as this process that we're going through is getting more and more, it's awesome to see the changes that the car is going through. So we've got this thing crutched as much as we possibly can right now, and it's still going faster than what he can go. So I really feel like a throttle stop is the next thing that we're gonna have to do to this, and that should slow him down some. You know, give him half throttle. Just gonna have to mess with it a little bit and see. So we did have some people out there filming, and thanks to them, we got a little bit of footage, and this is what happened at the track without me there.
Hey guys, so we just got to the track a little late. We got about 40 minutes late, and we're about to make our first time trial, and we're about to go actually. So I need to turn on my car and get going. We actually just got here. We're doing our first time trial. We get 2 time trials so we can guess what we're gonna run for the bracket racing. And yeah, I'm right behind Dalton right now, and I'll tell you how we do. All right, see ya. So guys, we just got done with the first race, and I raced Dalton, my good friend, and we both jumped, but I jumped first. I jumped 20 thousandths of a second first. I went 8:77 in the 8th mile, so I broke out of the time that you're allowed to go. So if I would have done that on the actual race, I'd be disqualified right now. But the car ran good. We just put it in drive and just took it down the track. I'm sure the transmission is really, really hot right now, so we're gonna open it up, cool it off with the fan, and yeah, I'll see y'all the next race. All right guys, it's time. We're in the staging lanes for the second pass. The first pass, of course, we broke out of the time, so we took some timing out of it. We've been cooling down the motor and the transmission, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. I think we're gonna go up against Dalton again, try not to red light, and yeah, hopefully we can get another good time trial so we can get some nice data for the first round.
Alright, and here comes little Buttercup. And goes on down to get a 894 at 74 miles an hour.
Alright, so we just got done with the second timing pass, and it was a solo pass. My reaction time was terrible in that pass though. I went 0.3. Better than jumping, but not really. And we went a 8.9 in the 8th mile, but my reaction time was terrible. And so, yep, we are gonna just stay in drive this time and not shift it from 1, 2, then 3. And so that will slow us down a little bit so we can actually stay in the time this time. And so next race is the first round of the actual race. So if we lose, we can buy back in, but yep. So I'll see y'all during the first round. Well, we're in the staging lands right now. It turns out I got some Dave luck in me. I got the buy first round. If you lose the first round, you can buy in for the second round. So if I jump or if I break out, I'm still good. So yeah, got the buy run. Did we pull any timing out of it?
No, we're just gonna let it shift.
All right, so we're just gonna put it in drive and just let it shift for itself, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. All right, so we just got done with round 1, our third pass of the day, and let me find my time slip. All right, we just got done with the third pass. Dalton won his race. He went a 9:01. He just saved it in the thing, and I got a buy run, so if I would have jumped or if I would have clocked out of the time, I would still be fine. But I went a 9:015, and my reaction time was 0.065. Better reaction time. I was slower all around, but that's good because we stayed in the time. So hopefully we're gonna run the same thing next round. well, we lost. There was some confusion in the staging lanes. One person lined up behind Dalton who was supposed to race Dalton, so pull up on the left side of Dalton. But they didn't, so they just had me race Dalton instead because I was the next person up. So it sucks whenever you have to race one of your best friends in the second round. Or, yeah. So, we both broke out of the times. I went in 8.8 and Dalton went in 8.9, so he automatically wins because he broke out less. He had a better reaction time. I got a 0.1. Sucks, but yep. So we're going home. We need to figure out how to get this thing slower so it can actually run within the limits of this junior street. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. It was really fun. Well, yep. Make sure to like and subscribe and come back for some more videos. It's gonna be some fun. See ya.